I'm not being led by demons.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, that was his own confession, the dude at Walmart, right?
That was a weird one.
The whole thing. I mean, there's always a mental issue. Always a freaking mental issue. I mean, again, the guy that goes in there and shoots up the gay nightclub just he had a standoff with the police, had a bomb threat, held his mother hostage. He's out walking the street.
There's
so
always
there's two
red
things.
flags.
There's mental health issues, and there's justice issues. Why are you still on the street, man?
Right. Which, there's always these red flags that no one ever does anything about anyway. So what would be the point of creating more laws that they can use to weaponize against the law-abiding citizens who never have any intention of harming anyone?
Yeah, I haven't broken the law, so you're going to penalize me?
Right.
You're going to take away my ability to protect me, protect my family, protect my home, protect my property. You're going to take that away? That. Not a fan of it.
Really?
I'm not.
I couldn't tell.
And these idiots on Twitter get on there and say, oh, well, it's not in the Constitution. You can... You're just wrong. You're just wrong. Well organized, what?
Yeah, again, it goes back to the terminology of when they talk about the terminology of the guns and they talk about semi-automatic weapons as if they know what that means. It's the same thing with the Constitution. It's the same thing with the Second Amendment. They have no idea what any of it means.
Well-regulated militia.
But it says well-regulated.
You're not a well-regulated militia. I can be.
But that's also not the context
in which...
It's
not the context.
None of... I know.
You know what? When the Revolutionary War was fought, They weren't really a well-regulated militia either. They were, again, shooting at each other from behind trees, but they figured it out.
Right.
Thanks to the French helping us out too,
Yeah.
I mean, we got some real divine providence in the Revolutionary War because you know what? We were fighting a superpower with bad guns that we hunted deer with, right? But somehow we figured it out. And you know what? We can be well-regulated again if the need arises and it's called for.
Right.
That's the whole point. But you know what? So what are you going to do to get well-regulated? Let's say all of a sudden there's an uprising. Let's say China decides to advance upon us and they start a ground war starting in California. We got to wait on Washington, D.C. to issue our guns back so we can defend our homeland?
True.
Does that make sense to you? No, I'd rather know that, hey, my neighbors, you know what, guys? Let's make a plan. We just became a well-regulated militia. Look at us. Y'all want T-shirts? We can wear matching.
Yeah.
Everybody got ammo? You got ammo? Oh, look, it sounds like we're being regulated right now. Hey, if you don't have ammo, come get some out of this box right here. You need a magazine? There's one. Bam. We're suddenly well-regulated. Hey, does anybody know this? Does anybody know where we are right now? Does anybody? Oh yeah, I got a map right here. Holy shit, we're pretty well regulated at this point.
Interesting.
See how facetious it gets real quick. Trust me, if I'm being shot at and I got some buddies that are helping defend me, we're in that foxhole together. We're going to get regulated real quick. Hey, cover me. Well, that sounds very regulated to me.